does it feel nice to be back home, first of all, and second of all, it feels nice to be back at Universal Studios Hollywood. Last Universal park I was at was in Florida, and I had a really great time in Florida. It was so much fun. It's always a great time out there. And yeah, I was just on a little bit of a break. I was spending time with my dad and of course some friends and other family and all that kind of fun stuff. So that's why I wasn't able to post anything, and I've been kind of absent for the past couple weeks. But I'm back to normal schedule, and in today's Universal Studios Hollywood video, I have a bunch of stuff to cover. Construction updates, new additions, and of course, I want to talk about my reaction to Epic Universe, because Universal just announced all those goodies as well. And I know a lot of you have been like, dude, what's your reaction on this new theme park? So I'm going to talk about that as well. It's a lot to cover today. It's going to be so much fun. It's a beautiful day. It's not stormy, thankfully, but in a few days it will be. So how about you and I dive into Universal Studios Hollywood? And I'm arriving here later on in the afternoon, so I wasn't expecting City Walk to be extremely busy. And as you can see, yeah, it's not that bad. By the way, they're doing the bonus benefits February 1st through March 13th. And unlike other theme parks, they actually do give you some pretty cool perks. They have all of them listed in here. And look at all the fun people are having. Like, they're jumping up and down saying, yes! People are screaming over there. They're so excited about the benefits. They have popcorn buckets, and look at these two ladies. They're excited to eat their donuts. But these benefits include like specialty food and discounts for pass holders. There's like a bunch of really good stuff in here. It's actual benefits, which is really nice. It's so exciting that there's like an emergency. Can you hear the emergency vehicles in the background? They're rushing over here to Universal Studios Hollywood to take advantage of all these benefits. Now, before we get started with the theme park here, I wanted to give you my reaction to Epic Universe. And my reaction is I'm just super excited. Like, I cannot wait for Epic Universe to open at Universal Orlando Resort. It's going to be such a great addition to their already stellar lineup of theme parks, and of course Volcano Bay. And Epic Universe looks absolutely gorgeous. It looks like there's going to be plenty of things to do. There's just Celestial Park alone, just like walking into the park and experiencing something original is very refreshing. And two, the fact that it's going to be so beautiful just adds to it. So I am so darn stoked to see all this stuff in person, because the concept art and renderings look fantastic. And like I said, I'm glad that it's something original. Like, the hub of the park is something original and new and something that we've never seen before. And I think it's just going to be a great entry point. And talk about the other worlds in the park, because there's a total of 5 themed worlds. We got Celestial Park at the front there. And then we have How to Train Your Dragon. We have the Wizarding World, Ministry of Magic. We have the Dark Universe, and of course Super Nintendo World, which also features the Donkey Kong land. But out of all the lands, I think I am most excited for the Dark Universe land, because I mean, come on, you know me, I love Halloween, I love classic monsters, and I love monsters in general. So I think out of all the lands, that one is probably going to be the first one I go to. And I honestly think the entire park is stacked. Like, it's a really good lineup of things. Every land seemed to have something for everybody, and this is going to be something that I think is going to change the industry for a very long time. And I know, you know, going back and forth with the Disney competition stuff, Disney should be keeping an eye on this, because it is competition and it's going to take away market share from them. I guarantee it. It's gonna, if Harry Potter did years ago when they opened at Hogsmeade at Islands of Adventure, this will for sure take market share away from them, because now the family has to make a pretty big decision. Are they going to spend more time at Universal, or are they going to spend more time at Disney? And I'm betting that the family's going to now spend more time at Universal, because they have a bunch of new things. And it's not just Epic Universe. I'm sure they're going to add new things to the other parks as well by the time the park opens. So yeah, as far as the competition is concerned, it's great, because as a theme park lover, I love all the parks. So it's great to see this kind of competition, because it's the kind of thing that lights the fire underneath the butt to get the ball moving, so we can have even more new attractions, more immersive experiences, and more fountains like the one behind me. Yeah, this fountain likes to butt into the conversation sometimes, and that's one thing about Epic Universe that I'm really excited for, are all the water features. Having a bunch of beautiful water features in the park adds so much kineticism to it, and the fact that Epic Universe has like a bunch of water features, like I feel like more than half the park is water features, because there's even smaller water features within the lands too. So I think that that's such a great touch, such a beautiful touch, and a great entrance statement. Going into Celestial Park, you see all those beautiful ponds and pools that are all just kind of interconnected. It's going to be lovely. So overall, yeah, I'm super excited for everything Epic Universe has to offer. Again, I think it has a great lineup of new attractions and experiences to round out the Universal Orlando Resort. And I can't wait to stay in one of the hotels, and maybe if not all the hotels that they have on property there now. Yeah, I think Universal Orlando Resort is going to be the place to be for the next few years, because Universal has been such a juggernaut in the industry lately. They've been investing so much into their theme parks, including here at Universal Studios Hollywood, which we're going to cover later on in today's video with the roller coaster project and so many other things. But yeah, I mean, it's refreshing to see. It's nice to see. And I can't wait to see what happens in the next few years with the other theme parks as the competition ramps up. I can't wait. But with that, let's continue the journey into Universal Studios Hollywood. Let's throw the sunglasses on, the signature Theme Park Obsession sunglasses, and head inside to check up on everything that's new this week. And as I'm walking into the park, huge shout out to everyone that has watched the Tokyo videos and the Orlando videos. I have so much fun going to so many different parks all over the place, and I'm so happy that I can bring you all with me, and I'm glad all of you are enjoying it. So thanks so much for all that. And hey, the channel hit 86,000 subs the other day, so that's awesome too. Super easy entry process into the park. Oh yeah, it's not that busy today. I wasn't expecting it to be super slammed because it's during the week. It's a Tuesday at the time of recording this video, and it's like off peak, so yeah, it's not gonna be too bad. If anything, Super Nintendo World's gonna be the busiest thing. Now, just like in years past over here at Hollywood and Dine, they're celebrating Lunar New Year, and again, it's the year of the dragon. And they have a bunch of specialty cocktails and beverages and food and all that kind of fun stuff. And what's cool is along the side here, you can see what year you are, just in case you forgot what type of creature you are. And yeah, I love how they decorate the front of this. So yeah, a bunch of specialty stuff available at Hollywood and Dine. And we might get lucky and they might keep some of this stuff around, because what I've noticed over the years is they've kept some of the ramen options throughout the year, so they don't fully get rid of everything. And if you see Michael in today's vlog, it's because yeah, he's here. Michael is chilling with me today. Yeah, so much fun. And you were here not too long ago to try out the this over here, which we're going to talk about next, because I haven't tried it yet.
It's honestly pretty good.
All right, so yeah, let's go check out the Power Up Cafe. Yeah, as you can see here on New York Street, they finished the facade work, so everything looks fantastic. And yeah, they opened up the all-new Power Up Cafe. Now, for those that remember, there used to be a candy store behind me, and they closed it, and it was closed for a very long time. And they started working on the facades, and a lot of speculation was going around of like, okay, what are they gonna do? And sure enough, the Power Up Cafe is now a thing. My only thing is I wish they would have just made Super Nintendo World larger to fit this kind of stuff into the land. But because of space, they had to do what they gotta do. But hey, at least we got some more Nintendo offerings, food offerings up here in the upper deck. I love the neon right there in the window. They got the pretzel, they got the calzone, the Super Mushroom Calzone, the One-Up Mushroom Calzone, the Superstar Popcorn, and they have some specialty beverages. So yeah, let's check some of the items out. Ooh, wow, look at this. And yeah, it does smell like pizza and pretzels in here. I love the little details that they have along the walls, and they got the tile. This is textured, so that's pretty cool. And they got the popcorn buckets right there. Now, they have these specialty sodas. That's the specialty beverages. They have the Mushroom Fizz, Flower Fizz. Oh, it was so fast I didn't see it. Now, I've heard that the soda itself is the same downstairs, but what's different up here is they have these like power-ups that come with the drink, and you throw it in there and it like changes it. So yeah, we're gonna have to get one of those. Oh, there they are right there. So we got Superstar Fizz, Super Mushroom Fizz. All right. Okay, so last time Michael was here, he got the Super Mushroom Fizz. He said it was really good. It's a strawberry popping pearls with a strawberry mushroom power-up. And then they tried the spinach calzone and the mushroom calzone. Or no, yeah, right? The mushroom one and the spinach one? Okay, cool. And they said the spinach one was really good, but I think I'm gonna get the Fire Flower Fizz and maybe try the spinach calzone. I think I'm gonna do that. Checked out the other side of the cafe, and again, they utilized the space really well in there. It was kind of sad that they weren't utilizing that space for the longest time. It just kind of sat stagnant. So the fact that they have something in there is pretty great. And again, it works out well for the company, because then they can make more money right there. Now, one thing I think that they should do is they should sell those neon pieces like in a smaller form. It's like at Universal Orlando when they did the Earl of Squirrel neon in the holiday tribute store. If they sold those, they would probably sell out. I mean, I would buy one. Alrighty, here we go. Our food has been obtained. Here's the spinach one. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of mushrooms, but I'm gonna give it a try anyway. I'm assuming this is cheese, right? I think it's cheese. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else it would be. But pretty good packaging there. It's pretty cool. And then here's my fizz drink. Michael did not get a fizz drink. Now, what I've seen people online do is they immediately put the power up in there. I'm not gonna do that. You know why? Because I'm not gonna make a mess. I see people like make a giant mess trying to stir this thing because the ice cubes are going everywhere. So I'm gonna drink some of the soda, see what that tastes like, and then throw the power up in there. Just tastes like Sprite, right? With the mango popping pearls. The mango's very subtle. Okay, Michael's gonna show you the power up. Ooh. Ooh, it's got glitter on it. That's probably what happened over here. There must have been another power-up fight going on over here by the plaza. That's kind of cute. Let me see. Now, yeah, this is apparently it's a little spicy. That's all right. That's what I want, though. I like spicy food. All right, let's throw the power-up in there. All right, let's let it dissolve and do its magic. And then we'll come back to that a little bit later. Oh, is it doing its thing? It's powering up. Dang, the power up is like fizzing up. It's going crazy. What if it just like blew up? That would be crazy. Okay, now while that's powering up, I'm gonna go ahead and try this. Now this is just the pepperoni one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good. See, last time I tried it, to me, it kind of tasted like a glorified Hot Pocket.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you get the same vibe, but when I first had...
That's totally what it is.
Isn't it?
That's a Hot Pocket.
Okay, I'm gonna try the green one now.
I think I like this one better than that one. They're good.
Okay, here we go. The power up has been dissolved, and I gotta try it. But look at this. So when you spin it around, you kind of see the glitter. It's got the edible glitter in there. That's cool.
Ooh, that's actually really good. Ooh, I dig this. This is really good.
Yeah, it doesn't really taste like mango. It tastes like a orange vitamin water. That's kind of what it tastes like. Yeah, I would get this again. Super refreshing, especially on a hot summer day. They're probably gonna sell a boatload of these. And also a huge shout out to Universal for inviting me out a couple days ago to try these. I just wasn't able to come out for the official media day. I was out of town, so that's why I'm a little late to the party. But thank you anyway to Universal for always coming in clutch and inviting me out to so many cool things here at the park. Moving on though, look at this. The plaza is temporarily closed. This might be for something during the summer, or maybe late spring, early summer they're preparing for. Remember, they've used the plaza for summer events before, so maybe we'll see some sort of entertainment venue come over here. Now I'm gonna be keeping an eye on this section of the park because the next couple months, I would not be surprised if some construction fences go up as they prepare for Halloween Horror Nights. Yeah, what do you think they're gonna put here, Michael? Do you think they're gonna put another original haunted house, or do you think it's going to be an IP house?
Honestly, I think originals do pretty good here.
Yeah, I think so too.
Keep it.
Yeah, I think they're going to do original. They're going to keep going, and they might do another Latin American kind of haunted house, which would be kind of sick. So we'll see what happens in the next few months. Ooh, look at this over here in French Street. They have a big work wall up around the VIP lounge. So I wonder if they're refurbishing just the entire building, or if they're gonna do something bigger with this space. I don't know, I'll keep an eye on it. And this is where the fence ends. So it must be just like a refurbishment of the interior VIP lounge space. That's all I'm thinking. I don't know if it's anything more grand than that. Oh wow, over here at the Fast and the Furious roller coaster site, a lot of movement happening today. There is quite a bit. We got this massive crane moving too. That's awesome. Oh wow, yeah, there's a lot of activity. Now, the last time I was here, it's been a while since I've seen this, so there's a lot of new things. Some things are just going to be a refresher, and other things may be new to some of you watching. But yeah, this is all kind of new to me. I know my buddy Herb, shout out to Herb if you're watching, he sent me a video of them putting in a footer right here. It's not a footer, but a rebar, a section of rebar over in this area, so that's new to the project. But over here at the top deck, yeah, you can see they're working on what's probably going to be the station building, and where the coaster will hit the brake run and all that kind of fun stuff. Maybe the maintenance bay for the extra trains that will be, off the track, off the circuit. Again, the infrastructure for this all-new roller coaster is so extravagant. We haven't seen this in a very, very long time. I feel like the last big project that happened on the side of a hill was at Magic Mountain when they built Tatsu, a B&M flying coaster. But they have not given out any more details than what they did in that community post about how loud the coaster is going to be and all that kind of fun stuff. Although we do know that the coaster will have spinning cars and have onboard audio and all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, this is going to be really, really fun to watch here in the next few months. It's been fun to watch over the past few months. Remember, in August, they still had the special effects show building and the animal actors building up. So it hasn't been that long of a timetable here. Now this trench is pretty interesting. Could be for a lot of utility. Now there's supposed to be a soundproofing wall somewhere here. I don't know exactly where it's supposed to be going, but again, they're going to try to damper as much sound from the studio as much as they can, because this thing is going to make some noise. But I would not be surprised, like I've said in earlier videos, if they fill the support structure with sand to help out with the sound as well. And a lot of this stuff, they're going to have those see like on the escalators, you see that design, the glass design there. They're going to have the same design on some of the coaster parts. So we've seen that in the renderings to the community nodes. So we know for a fact that that's going to be happening. But as far as this trench, I don't know if this is the sound wall. I think this is something else, because it's leading to another section of concrete down over here. And I don't think that's another crane, because we got the main crane right here, which will cover a lot of space. This thing is massive. So it's going to cover a lot of square footage on the side of the hill here. And I would not be surprised by the summer we start to see this thing go vertical. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't be able to go vertical. They've done a lot of infrastructure work and they've put a lot of rebar in the ground already. So once the supports show up on site and the track shows up, then they could start putting this thing together like Lincoln Logs. Now, one thing they are going to start doing here in the next couple days as they prepare for the incoming storms to Southern California is they're going to put some more plastic on the side of the hill because they don't want a muddy mess. That is very difficult to work with when they don't cover the hill up. And we've seen this before, at West Coast Racers. West Coast Racers ran into a couple little snags here and there because of the wild weather in SoCal when they were building that roller coaster at Six Flags Magic Mountain. So I don't think they want to run into the same issues here, because this is the time of year where it gets a little rainy here in SoCal. So if you are planning on coming to the park here in the next few weeks, just be prepared for some possible rain. It's supposed to be raining at the end of this week at the time of making this video. So yeah, I think they're going to be preparing for that as well, in addition to all the work they're doing today just on the general infrastructure. All right, here's the other side. Again, lots of plastic on the side of the hill as they prepare for all the rain coming in. And they just, had to deal with the rain not too long ago. While I was gone, there was a pretty gnarly storm that came through Southern California, so I'm sure they didn't like that. That probably put a slight delay in the project, but probably not by much, to be honest. I'm just glad that like every single day, like during the week, it's just there's a bunch of people on site. There's not like just one person working on something like there is at Epcot on the new CommuniCore building. There's actually like dozens of people working on a bunch of different things to try to get the infrastructure ready to go for all of the support columns and the track. Switching gears though, taking a look downstairs. I don't know if we're gonna head all the way down there. We might, just to kind of see what's going on. Got another spot for a possible Halloween Horror Nights haunted house this year. We'll keep an eye on this section. They will probably start building that around the summer as well. Yeah, what do you think's going down there this year?
Again, I'm gonna keep bringing it up till they do it. I want to see Art the Clown, but again, if they do him, they better do him right.
That's from Terrifier, right?
Yeah. And it better be a gory.
Oh yeah.
Gory house.
Oh yeah.
House, like, why else would you want to do it?
Yeah, if you're gonna, Terrifier would be awesome, and yeah, that house needs to be like so intensely like gory.
Yeah, bloody and gory. It's literally pretty much what
the movie's gnarly. The movie's pretty gnarly. If you've never seen Terrifier, if you're a fan of horror movies, definitely check out Terrifier. It's pretty intense. Now over here at the studio tour, they are still working on the restrooms. You can see a lot of heavy work going on. The concrete infrastructure that leads up into the bathroom. So these will be open up very, very soon. I'm sure by the time the 60th anniversary swings along for the studio tour, which is in July. And yeah, can you believe it? 60 years. Yeah, the studio tour will be celebrating 60 years in July, and they have some surprises in store for us for the spring and the summer to celebrate the occasion. Over 200 million guests have ridden the studio tour, and it's still one of the coolest attractions here at the park, and it's what separates this Universal Park from all the other Universal Parks. It's pretty much what started it all. Making our way into the Wizarding World, and look at this, a lot of work happening in the extended queue for the Forbidden Journey attraction. And now, rumor on the street is that this is a locker area. They're gonna take the lockers out of the interior space and move them out here like they did at Islands of Adventure. And that would make sense because I love the system they have over there at Islands of Adventure. It's way more efficient. That way they don't have a bunch of crowded spaces in the interior parts of the castle there. So this is gonna be nice to have it out here if everything is true online, and then the rumor space. And they saw plenty of room to fill the extended queue up when the park does get pretty busy. Very rarely do they use all of this space, even on the most busiest days here at Universal Studios Hollywood. So I think this is a good idea. Okay, very quickly I popped into Honeyduke's, the candy shop here in Hogsmeade, and look at this. They have this section all walled off. This used to be like a little gift shop area, and I'm wondering what they're gonna do with this space. So we'll keep an eye on this as well, just like we're keeping an eye on so many other things in the park. But yeah, this is gonna be an interesting development. Okay, we've popped into the gift shop, and look at this. They have some leftover Halloween Horror Nights stuff, and they got the Chucky popcorn bucket available again, $44 for that. Remember, those were sold out. Those were really hard to get during Halloween Horror Nights, so you can snag one if you want. Got some hoodies available. You know, every day is Halloween for me, so I'm always looking forward to Halloween Horror Nights. And they got some classic Universal stuff like along this wall, including all of these cool Jaws pieces. Look at this button-up shirt. That is sick. $75 for that. This is a little pricey, but hey, this is, again, we're in a theme park, but I love that shirt. That is awesome. Okay, that's pretty much gonna do it for the theme park. let's head into City Walk because there's a couple little things happening in City Walk, and then we're gonna wrap the video up. Now there's just a few things going on this month of February here at City Walk. We're gonna briefly go over those. Over here at the NBC Sports Grill and Brew, they're doing happy hour weekdays, 2 to 5 p.m. Now over here at the cinema, now through the summer, if you are watching a movie here at the Universal Cinema at City Walk, you can head over to Twosomes and get 10% off your meal if you're gonna, dine after the movie or something. So just keep that in mind. If you are watching a movie here, you can get a little discount at Twosomes Chocolate Emporium. And speaking of the Twosomes Chocolate Emporium, which by the way, is one of my favorite places to eat here at City Walk. I actually really love the food here, especially the sweet potatoes. But they do have a specialty shake available for February. Let's see if it pops up here on the, that's not it. It's a false alarm. Red velvet. Okay, it might be inside, so let's head inside to see if they have a picture of it. Oh, there it is right there. The Sweetheart Shake. Look at that. It's got a strawberry on top, and it's a vanilla ice cream, strawberry sauce butter, and butterscotch Lollapalooza something. I'll go ahead and see if I can get the ingredients and the media press release. If I can, I'll splash it up on the screen, but that looks really delicious. And yeah, you can come in here and grab a milkshake at any time. And then over here at Voodoo Donuts, they have some specialty product available for February. But with that, I think that's gonna do it for today's video from Universal Studios Hollywood. That was good. That was a good day. All right, well, that's gonna do it for today's video from Universal Studios Hollywood. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and smash the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel and you love these videos and more from Universal or some of your other favorite theme parks, consider subscribing because I have brand new videos every single week that you won't want to miss out on. Be sure to check out the Instagram account and all the other socials by following the links down below in the description. But until the next video, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is. I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.